Hey guys, so I am so excited to share this with you. This is my mannequin, which she needs a name, by the way. I typically name things like this, and for some reason, nothing is jumping out at me. So the mannequin needs a name. So if you can help me name the mannequin, leave me a comment. This is Shannon's slouchy hat, which is one of my favorite, all-time favorite hat patterns. This one, I don't carry this colorway anymore. They are not making this colorway in this yarn anymore, so I have switched up the colors. But to show you, so these used to be the tags of the brand that I would knit finished objects for people and then put these leather tags on. And I wanted something that was a little more, well, a couple things, a little more vegan friendly, because I have so many friends that are vegan, and I'm trying to support that. So I went with these, and I don't know how well you can see them. They are made of fabric and cork, and they have a little metal thing that holds them together, so you can see up underneath. It's just a little thing. These do not damage the knits. Like when you sew things on, so like with this tag, when I sewed this on, this can damage the knitting. And if you ever experience a problem with it in the future, you'd have to re-sew it. With these metal tabs, and it's so flat on the inside. I've tested this. I've tried this on a bunch of times. No issue. You don't even feel it. It's really flat. It lays totally flat. And to me, I just love the look. Like, of course, it's popular to have the tags over the edge like this, but this is like super special. It's made of cork, and I thought it was like really exciting. So totally excited about that, geeking out about that. But this is the Shannon Slouchy hat pattern. So this is the hat that is available with the yarn and the pattern. Now, I have a sample that I'm working on that I will show you. This is one of the colors that will be available. It's called Hepburn. This is Madeline Tosh yarn, and it's called Hepburn is the colorway. And you can see there's like some icy blue, really pretty colors in here, and it's got a lot of gray in it. I just love the variation. So there's like lighter gray, a little bit darker gray, different tones, and then you've got like 2 shades of blue that I can distinctly see, maybe 3. Very pretty. So this will be the sample. It is almost done. I'm reaching the decreases. So with so many other sample things that I've been trying to work on, this one is probably going to be the next finished one, and I still have so much left over. So I'm thinking about writing up a quick fingerless glove pattern, because I love me some fingerless gloves, and making use of the last of this. So if you like that idea, let me know, because I think I would, and I could include that with the kit. Last thing, I won't keep you too long. I'm really excited about this. So first, this is a 2-part last thing. I got the little cotton, these are muslin, ends with an N, fabric bags. Somebody thought I was saying Muslim the other day. Not saying Muslim, muslin. It ends with an N. So these are the cotton, and they're just cotton bags. Someone makes these, so these are handcrafted. And then I did my own stamp, which I'm like so in love with. I love how it turned out. Like it made perfect use of the logo, which was what I was going for. I wanted something super simple and fun, and this made perfect use of it. So long story short, you're probably wondering what's in these bags. These little lovelies. So these are Madeline Tosh. This is their Unicorn Tails line, which, hello, Unicorn Tails. Like, how awesome is that? And it's got like a sheen to it, which I don't know if it's showing up, but it's so pretty and it's so soft. And this is merino wool. So very beautiful. These make bracelets. This is on my sample knit thing next. I have a video in the YouTube videos on how to knit an I-cord wrap bracelet. That's what this kit is for. I'm thinking about updating that and doing another video. So, drop it, and then, of course, hello. So inside, and I'm really excited about this too. This was really fun. This has been it's been a lot of fun figuring out. I mean, it's been a challenge, like, I won't lie. There's been a lot of nights where I'm like, how am I going to do this without, one, using plastic, because you don't realize how deeply ingrained plastic is in your life until you try to create things, ship things, do all this stuff without any plastic, like excluding all plastic. It is a challenge, I'm not gonna lie. That's my cat, sorry. Her name is Temperance. What are you doing? She's video bombing me. So it looks like I have cat ears. So anyways, she's totally distracting my train of thought. Where was I? Oh, the ocean plastic, zero plastic thing. So zero plastic is super important to me. It has been a big challenge. It's something that I've invested a lot of time and energy into thinking about, searching for people to work with, like the boxes that we ship with. I keep saying we, it's really just me. I mean, you could count the cat, but it's really just me. So when I say we, it's me and the cat. And I have a dog with me too. But so like the company that we're using for the shipping boxes themselves, that they're made from recycled materials. So I was trying everything I could, and then those boxes can be recycled again, which is totally amazing. And I have them custom cut, so there's no waste when it comes to, like, I was getting things, you know, you order stuff and you get something in a box, and it's like this massive box, and there's this little tiny thing in it. And it's full of packing material, like plastic bags or those styrofoam peanuts, which are they're just as insidious. So I decided that each item would be planned out with a box, you know, that was the proper size. So we're not overusing materials. So there's a lot of thought has gone into this, and this video is going on longer than I expected, but bear with me. So in an effort to keep everything zero plastic, you don't think about these things until you go to do it. So the bracelets come with this little barrel clasp, right? So this is how the bracelets close. They have it's a sterling silver barrel clasp. And when you buy these things from the store or something, they do come in plastic. And everything that we've done in the past would probably be like a plastic bag. Like you would just put it into a plastic bag, put the whole thing in a plastic bag, put it in a plastic mailer and then ship it. So couldn't do any of that. So I was racking my brain because I didn't want, this bag is small and it's great, but I didn't want this floating around in the bag because I felt like that could get lost. So my brilliant 11-year-old, my baby, my youngest son, I gave this problem to him and I said, what would you do? And he's like, well, can you do something out of paper? And I said, well, I was thinking about an envelope, but it would have to be really small. And then I said, well, what if I folded my own envelopes? So, ta-da, I folded my own envelopes, which, takes a while. I'm not going to lie. Like, you can look at me and definitely tell that I am not in this to make a quick buck. So, really the moral, the moral or ethics behind it is what drives me, it's more important to me. Like, I would rather eat rice and beans for, every meal than know that what I'm doing is not sustainable, that it's damaging, wildlife, that my choices are having a negative impact on something. So I'm not saying that I'm perfect. Please don't think that. I really feel, though, that this is like an area that I personally feel like I can definitely do something about. There's other areas, like vehicles, for instance. Right now, I live in a part of the world where there is nothing within probably 5 miles, 6 miles of my house. So there's no way. I couldn't walk my kids to school. I couldn't walk to a grocery store or a market or anything like that. So I that's not my fight. So I guess what I'm trying to say is my fight right now has been something that just really spoke to me, just really has always spoken to me. And that's been, in the irony is I don't live near the ocean, but it's always been something that's huge to me. It's very important to me. It's very close to my heart. I wanted to be a marine biologist when I was younger. Animals are so important to the planet, to me personally. My relationship with animals is, it's been life, like it's a huge part of my life. Like my life wouldn't be the same without it. I don't think I'd want to know a life without that. So we can't keep killing all of the ocean life. And it's not just the ocean life, we're killing ourselves off too with this and cancer, and it just leads to a whole, it's a downward spiral. So no more downward spiral. So we have these adorable little envelopes. So when you get one of these kits, it does have, I used a little bit of, we drop everything today. I used a little bit of glue, and so the envelope will come like this, and it's just tacky. It's not, I used like a scrapbooking type glue. It's just tacky. It's not sticky, like it won't tear. Hopefully it won't tear when you open it. I tested this like 20 times and it's worked so far. So it'll come like this, and you will get this adorable, precious little unicorn tail. And then there will be a video. So there's also in the bag, in this cute little bag, are the instructions for how to make this. So I did fold this. At first I was like, I don't like that. I don't like that it's folded. I tried to roll it up, but in an effort to make the most of space for material packing, that kind of thing, I decided, the cat's enjoying this, I decided that I was going to fold it. But so I did, to save on printing and paper, I printed this on a 3/4 sheet, cut the bottom off, and that is what our cute little envelope is made out of. So they're each hand folded from the bottom of the pattern. Where my brain went, not in the head. So this is folded up and then put inside of the bag. So that is what I was all excited about. That is what I've been working on this week. And I also finished, you probably saw the pictures on Instagram and Facebook, I finished the Isabel Kramer pattern, which, I mean, I love so many pattern writers, I really truly do, but I have this special like soft spot for Isabel Kramer. So if she ever watches my videos, I totally adore her. I love her patterns. I love her style. I love the colors she uses. Like, I love everything about it. And I've never been one of those like fan type people who's like, oh, I love this, or I love this person. But I would totally love, she's on my list of people that like, I would be speechless if I met her, kind of thing. So I finished the Paris Toujours shawl, which I am on the hunt for shawl cuffs, not pins, but cuffs. And I don't know if you guys have seen them, but they're like, I found somebody, but I haven't gotten a response back yet, and I'm hoping that she sees my email. They are leather cuffs or reused cuffs, and in an effort to you know, like support my vegan friends and stuff, I was thinking that I could use like a non-leather leather, like a faux leather. That's the word I was looking for, faux leather. So if I could find a faux leather, I actually have a snap thing, which I think only works on fabric. I was going to take one of my belts and cut it up and see if I could make one of these shawl things, but I need to get the snap thing. Like, you have to be able to put the holes in the belts, like extra holes, and then put snaps in. So I don't have that tool yet. It's on my list, but I can't wait. Like, if you guys know somebody who does shawl cuffs, they're just like little cuffs. Some of them are leather, some of them are faux leather. like old belts and stuff. I love the idea of upcycling a belt that you no longer wear. So I might dig around and see if I can find something. I don't have much left because I have a tendency to use my clothes and accessories to cut up and put into projects. So that's a real problem sometimes. But I will see what I can source and try that for that shawl. So right now, I guess our next update will be this hat will be finished and we'll try it on. And these I-cord bracelets, sorry. It's like when somebody turns the camera on, it's like my brain's like, see ya, I'm going to lunch right now. You guys have fun. So these will be also available. I have 3 new colors coming in. They're really pretty. They're super bright. I love them. I will do a new video with one of the new colors and blast it all over Instagram and Facebook. And it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a big week. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And then, so next week I will be back with, I have a surprise from Manos Yarn, Manos del Uruguay. I have a surprise. I have a whole box, like a box big enough that I could like sit in, which is not that big because I'm not that big of a person, but you get what I'm saying. I have a whole box of yarn that is so exciting, and it's 3 new patterns. So 3 new yarns, 3 new patterns, and those are going to be kits available. And then we've got to talk about Halloween. We've got to talk about Halloween knitting, and also Friday night Zoom knit and chats. So the first one starts tonight. So if you are on Instagram or Facebook and you want to get in on it, shoot me a message on, anywhere on any platform. And if you can't do that, shoot me an email and I will send you the link and the times. I'm like setting up the calendar now. So I will send you a link with the times on the knit and chat. So no pressure. Like, you can show up and you don't have to knit. You can show up and crochet. You can show up and embroider. Anything. If there's any project you want to work on, or if you just want to show up because you want to talk to other people, and you're bored or lonely, or any of the above. Or if I didn't cover a reason, you can show up and explain that reason. So that is it. And I wish, I don't know if I can move this without it affecting anything, but she's sitting here so sweetly in my lap, being a love. Oh, when she's sleepy, she's all like squishy and lovey. It's so fun. And you can hear a purr. It's a little purring machine. Yeah, it's just a love. Just a love. Alright guys, I will see you at Friday night, which today is Friday, so Friday night knit and chat, and I will be back. I'll be back. Hopefully next Friday with a new update on the Manos stuff. See ya!